welcome. You're like wondering to welcome to. This is Heather Havenwood and Sharon. Say hi, Sharon.
Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, Pajama Grandma. Nice to meet you.
And we are announcing something huge. We are announcing something. What are we announcing, Sharon?
The 90-day influencer
growth
YouTube challenge. I couldn't remember the name of it.
So here's what we're doing. It doesn't matter what it's called. It's basically 90 days. We're going to be challenging you and ourselves. We're doing it with you. 90 days of doing a video every single day on YouTube. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about that. So I'm the owner of InfluencerGrowthFormula.com, and Sharon's going to be sharing her story in just a second. But with that, I have been using YouTube, I've been using video consistently for the last 6 or 7 months. And recently, I just hired a consultant with YouTube, and I've realized I am missing out on really understanding YouTube. I've been doing LinkedIn, I've been doing Facebook, I've been doing all kinds of different things, podcasting, repurposing this podcasting, massive different things. I even national radio, but I haven't even touched the surface or scratch the surface on YouTube, and neither has Sharon. So that is one of the reasons why I've decided to do this 90-day challenge. Sharon, tell us about your experience with video.
I've been doing video for about a year and a half now. I think I've done well over 2,000 Facebook live videos and live videos on Instagram. And then I syndicate that out to 25 different places, but I haven't touched the surface of YouTube either. And I recently just got kicked off doing YouTube live on my cell phone because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Because I was just using YouTube like as a parking platform to share my videos from. And I recently learned from you actually, Heather, the power of YouTube, and it's just beginning to hit its stride. There's so much potential there. So we, the unlikely pair that we are, got together. We've been Facebook friends for like 9 years, but we just got together and decided we would do this challenge together because Heather is the queen of influencers and I'm kind of becoming the queen of challenges. I've done a lot of challenges in the last, well, couple of decades actually, but online, I just got done with a 365-day challenge, actually a couple of them. So challenges are my thing, and Heather is an influencing, absolute groundbreaking person of every color. And I'm so excited to be doing this with her. And we want you to come along with us for the ride.
Yeah, so we're going to be asking you to join us. And look, number reason why we're doing this, selfish, selfish, selfish. We are being 100% selfish about this. I really need to be focusing on YouTube, taking everything that I learned from my YouTube star that I hired and implementing that. And instead of doing it quietly by myself, I thought I would join and ask and say, hey, invite us. So Sharon and I are joining together because she wants to learn from me as well. And I learned from the YouTube star. We're going to do the practice together. But why do it by ourselves? Because that's boring, right? So we want to invite you into the club here and say, do you really want to impact your business for 2019? I think doing videos on YouTube, and you can use those other platforms too, is going to be amazing. But what about if you do it yourself is one thing, but accountability is amazing, right? Especially with us. Some of these we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a group Q&A every single week, talking about what we've learned, what I've learned, and bringing your questions in of what you've learned and some questions as well. Sharon, you want to share more?
I love live Q&As, and that way you can get your specific and unique questions answered. It's nothing worse than doing a challenge and you get held up on one little thing and then you lose a couple of days. And it's just a really simple ask, but there's nobody to ask. And that's the power of doing the challenges together. Plus, it's a lot more fun, and we do hold each other accountable.
Yeah, you do hold each other accountable because you're going to be posting the videos inside of we're going to do a Facebook group, okay?
Yep.
Now, let's talk about the cost of it and why we're doing the cost. So the cost is $97. Why? Well, put your money where your mouth is, right? It's really about holding yourself accountable. That's what this is about. Look, again, we are not YouTube experts at all. We've both been doing video very well over different platforms over the last year, but we want to take this to the next level of ourselves. Our game is go to the next level. So we want to invite you. So we're not asking you to pay the money because we're the experts at all, but we are asking you to pay the money so that you say, I'm going to do this, I'm committed. Because unless you put something down, you know, it's like some cash, you're not going to hold yourself accountable. And we know that. And if you complete all 90 videos, Sharon, what are we going to do?
I already told Heather that anybody who does the challenge with us through the whole challenge, I will personally give you your money back because I want you to do this with us. And I know it's not about the money. $97 for coaching from Heather and I for 90 days is way worth more than $97. So it's not even about the money, right? I don't know about you, Heather, but my one-on-one coaching students pay a lot more than $97 a session, much less $97 for 90 days access to us. So it's not about the money. It's about you actually making a commitment to yourself and holding yourself accountable to do that. Some people can just decide they're going to do a challenge and they'll stick to it because they made the commitment to themselves. But the vast majority of people I've run across, it's easy to say no and just quit along the way. And, you know, $97 isn't enough to hold your feet to the fire, but it's enough for you to make a commitment to yourself and to us and for us to have a lot of fun together.
So why YouTube? I'm going to go into that for a second. I focus a lot on podcasting, repurposing, and LinkedIn. And I feel like those are the two locations I kind of mastered. And I've done very well. LinkedIn, about 2 years ago, I said, I'm going to make LinkedIn my bitch. And I did. So that's how I look at it. I'm really focused on that as well as LinkedIn Live when it becomes live. And I still have even more focus on LinkedIn for sure for 2019. But YouTube specifically, after hiring this YouTube star that I did, sat with him for 3 hours taking massive notes. He looked at me and he's like, Heather, YouTube is only 10 years old. That's like nothing, right? Mm-hmm. The technology, the algorithms, just getting started. He's like, if you want to start building an audience on YouTube, now's the time. And using that towards your business, this is a great time. So I thought, wow, that's awesome. So I did reach out to Sharon personally and was like, how can we do something together? Can you hold me accountable? She's like, let's do a challenge. I was like, okay. So, I mean, that's how this all started. So what's the date we're going to get started?
We're going to start May 1st. We're going to give you a little time when we want to get the word out so that we can get some more fun people to join us. Because the more people doing it together, the more fun it is. The more fun it is, the more likely you are to keep doing it. Plus, the more feedback you'll get, because if you post your videos in the group, you can get feedback from one another and we can help coach one another. So it's not just Heather and I coaching you, it's other people coaching you as well. People that are going on the same journey that you are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in at all. This is just something that's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to create more leads, more views, more visibility for you and driving traffic. And it's a learning experience. And if you want to, you could create an entire trashy YouTube channel or whatever, one just for practice. But we do suggest that you create a YouTube channel and we just start that process. So get started. Link below. Is there a link below? Where'd you link below? Link below. Go ahead and get started. Again, we're going to have a private Facebook group. We're going to be doing a Q&A every single week live inside of the Facebook group. It starts May 1st. It's going to be for 90 days, and it's $97 with badass, sexy boss, and awesome pajama mama over here.
Pajama grandma.
Oh, see, I messed it up.
I don't really too, but I'm a grandma.
She's a grandma. All right. So, all right, guys, that's it. Anything else, Sharon, before we go?
That's it. Thanks. Join us on the inside. We'd love to have you. Take care. Bye.